Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today I've got Drifting Dreamers 5 here on Drifters Landing. No, Dreamers Landing, Drifters Lane.
Good job.
That always gets me. That always gets me. Coming down the road. Now, I've been here to David's before you guys were ever here. Before Dreamers Landing was ever here, right? Before Drifters Lane was ever created.
Before DD5 was ever thought of.
That's right, before it was DD5, yeah. So, and then I came again and I saw what you guys had just started, but the big changes have happened since I got here. When I come down the road, coming down Come On Mountain, and I see Drifters Lane, man, I'm getting this right. It just gives me, you know, and then I see that giant crystal down there, you know, and what you guys went through to go get that crystal, oh my God, Arkansas's.
Woo, biggest quartz crystal.
Not just the one.
Not just one, but we got 2 of the biggest quartz crystals that's ever came out of Arkansas. We got the other one right over here.
Totally awesome, totally awesome. But now that I see that sign and I drive down here and I just see what you guys are going through, what's been your biggest challenge moving to Arkansas and this life, this environment?
Oh, getting used to the land itself, the rock and the mud.
The mud? Really? There's mud here?
Mud everywhere.
Humidity?
Yeah.
Little humidity? What about the mosquitoes?
The mosquitoes aren't too bad. Okay, they're worse in Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
They're
that's
worse
true.
in
They
Florida.
are originally DD5 are from Florida.
Yep. Yeah.
And you guys actually lived in a camper there. You had property.
We did.
Just sold the property.
We
Congratulations.
did. Yes.
Congratulations. That means big things moving forward here. We'll talk about those in just a second.
I don't think it's the mud. I mean, it is the mud, but it's not just the mud or the rain. It's because it's clay. And we're not used to clay. We're used to sand and dirt.
Oh, water.
It drains right on down.
Yeah.
It soaks it up.
Here,
I'm not
it just
used to
sits.
the water on top of the land.
But one thing you don't have in Florida is that view.
Oh yeah, that mountain.
Guys, can y'all see that view there? Lissa, I know when Mike was clearing this land, well, they were clearing it together, not just Mike, Dee, you know, and of course David.
Yeah.
What'd you say about that view?
That the whole reason why we came all the way back to the
Why didn't you want to be in the middle of the property? Why didn't you want to be near the edge of the property?
Right there, that's it. Right there. I wanted to see that every day.
Oh yeah, no, it is gorgeous. I came down here a little earlier and got some B-roll. You're going to see some of the things. We're going to walk around and check those out as well. So you guys are pretty much settled in. You got a canopy over there. That was nice. That was a good, nice little project bringing in.
Yeah, that was a huge thing that happened here on Dreamers Landing because we moved here at the end of January, early February, and we've got pounded and pounded with ice and water, and it made it really uncomfortable in a camper. So having them come out and install that overhang over the camper totally totally changed the game for us. It was
It
definitely
was a
helpful.
game changer.
And then you got the insulation down below it. Those little struggles there.
Yeah. A little bit. I had it all sealed up nicely. And since the winter time, I've done taking a piece off here and taking a piece off there.
You got to, because otherwise it get the moisture build up, you get mildew, mold, and all that. Y'all seen Jin do mine? Yeah, she works hard on the ridge. I had her take. I couldn't do my knee surgery. I couldn't take it off, so she would crawl down there and got it for me. All right, well, guys, I know you guys have done some big projects, right? The road out here was a huge project undertaking, clearing the land, bringing the shouse in, right? Bringing the shouse in. Getting the canopy over, you know, again, all the work around here. But to me, the biggest project I've seen you guys do, and it's really been your project, is that dog kennel. Let's go over and look at the dog kennel, talk about your beautiful dogs and what you had to do to get that done.
Definitely.
Let's do it.
All right, here we are. Yeah, I will say definitely 100%. This is my prized possession as far as any kind of project or any kind of work that's been done here on Dreamer's Landing. This probably took what, 3 months?
Yeah.
3 months to do from start to finish. However,
I mean, wait a second. I gotta back this up. Why would it take 3 months? All you did was go to Lowe's. You got some pressure treated 4x4s for the the lumber.
Yep.
You got a look, and you just you had a trencher and an auger come out. It was real simple, right? The ground's real. Just dirt here, sand.
Easy peasy.
absolutely.
No,
it was like that in all of my dreams.
It
yes.
always. That's why we call it Dreamer's Landing.
Yeah. Actually,
Because he was dreaming on that one.
Hey. We actually had to clear all the land first, and we did it without using any heavy equipment. No Uber, no Lyft, no nothing. Just
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Lyssa and myself.
Lyssa out here. I saw loppers and all.
Yeah.
Chainsaw, loppers, rakes, and the gorilla cart time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
Got all that done, and then we cut down probably close to 60 cedar trees.
Yeah.
Every single post on this dog run is made out of a cedar tree here on Dreamer's Landing.
That's amazing. And what about the holes? Come on, tell us about the holes.
So once we started the holes was a 3-day adventure. We dug 28 holes in the ground, and some of the holes took up to 30 minutes per hole because every time we went another 4 inches, we had another big rock. And then I learned here in Arkansas, unless you want to spend 30 minutes on each hole, you got to buy what's called a buster bar and get this 50-pound bar that you bust the rocks in half, and then you can pull them out.
Isn't that crazy?
Man.
Okay. Let's walk around and see what you got here. Tell us about your dogs.
Oh, man. So we have 3 dogs here on the property. Hold on, Serenity. But 2 of them is what the fence is really made for. Hey! This is Halo. Halo is a German Shepherd. Hey!
It's all right. No, it's all right.
Hey, Halo. He's a good boy. Yeah,
Doing their job. That's what dogs do. That's what dogs do. It's fine.
It's a good boy. Halo is a Shepsky.
Hey, there you go.
So yeah, Halo is a Shepsky, so he's a German Shepherd Husky mix, and he was our first big dog that we got about 3 years ago. And this double gate here actually was Lissa's idea. And in order for
Just like a dog park, right?
Yeah, just like a dog park.
That's a great idea, Lissa.
So yeah, so Halo is supposedly, quote unquote, the big dog of the yard.
Yeah.
Supposedly, right?
Supposedly.
Now, okay, you had Halo first,
We had
Halo
Halo
first.
first.
right? And how old is Halo?
Halo just turned 3 years old on St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
All right. And how about how old's Odin?
Odin will be 3 years old closer to September. I'm not exactly sure the exact date of Odin's birth because Odin is a slash rescue dog. We got Odin at about 6 months old. Odin was one of our neighbors who had him, and the neighbor was scared of Odin. The kids were scared of Odin, and we took over Odin. And Odin's been with us since he was just a little guy.
Now, do you have a favorite dog? I know you. Shh, don't close your ears, guys.
Close your ears.
Do you
doggies.
have a favorite dog?
Odin is my boy.
Okay. What about Lissa? What's your favorite?
Halo's
dog?
my boy.
Halo and Serenity. By the way, guys, this is Sweet Serenity, one of our drifting dreamers favorites on Ridge Life. We love our Serenity.
Thank you.
You're gonna meet Jen Jen, my girlfriend. She loves you. Oh my goodness. So which is your favorite?
I don't have a favorite. I love all of them.
Okay. What about your newest dog? Can you tell me about your newest dog?
I love Wednesday.
Wednesday. Why is she named Wednesday?
Because she was calm, but then, and she bites stuff a lot.
You didn't see the TV show Wednesday?
I have.
The
I
Addams
have.
Family? Okay.
I have.
All right.
Wednesday
That's why,
Addams.
right? And
Yes.
Wednesday Addams, the Addams Family.
That's what she's named after, Wednesday
You
Addams.
see, it's so. Look at Wednesday.
This is
my
Wednesday
goodness.
right here. And she's only about 6 weeks old.
And she's Anna. What is she?
She's Anatolian Shepherd and Great Pyrenees.
Yeah.
So she's an Anatolian Pyrenee.
Anatolian
big.
Pyrenees. All right. Well, there's something I'm very interested in. Again, is those crystals. They got those giant crystals, and I know Lissa, guys. By the way, it's not Alyssa, it's Lissa. I know Lissa has something to tell us about crystals.
Let's go check it out.
We're at one of the many crystal gardens that Lissa has here on Dreamer's Landing. I got it again. Got it right. That's
Good
like,
job.
hey, somebody put it down below. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I get it right and wrong. But by the end here, hopefully there's more right than wrong. But yes, they got those huge crystals, and Lissa is just a little bit into crystals. Well,
Just
tell us a little bit
little.
about crystals. Okay, why you're into them and what?
Well, I love crystals because they can be very beneficial to you for many, many different things. Stress, it could help with migraines, it could help with calming yourself. It's so many different kinds of crystals for different reasons. Anyways, I'm just attracted to them. I love them. And my husband, he made a big dream of mine come true. And he pushed this big quartz
Quartz crystal, yeah.
quartz crystal, right?
That's the biggest quartz crystal ever to be pulled out of the Miller Mine in Arkansas.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm very happy with him. He loves me so.
So you've got this flower bed right here with this giant crystal. You've got one over. Let's go over there and see what we got over here next to the fence
Oh,
line.
you're gonna get a
Hold on,
sneak
who's
peek
that?
of that.
That's Troy. You know Troy? Troy
never
Bar Run
met him.
Forge.
lucky because you're getting a sneak peek.
Beans are being spilled.
Yeah. So this is my gnome garden I'm working on. It's not complete, guys, okay? But
So cute.
these are actually the plants that Bobblehead and Mel and Gary from Simple Life and Mama V, they all came and planted these for me around this tree. They're starting to grow.
Beautiful. Now I see a bunch of gnomes. Do any of these have a special sentimental value, or you know, are they just random purchases, or?
I love magical things. I love fairy tales and all the fae, and so.
And then
I just
beautiful.
wanted
What's
to
the
add
beautiful
it.
red flower there? That is
Oh
gorgeous.
yes, I forgot what that's called,
Yeah,
to be
that's
honest.
Beautiful. And you got all these little things that just make. I love the cardinals. It just, and of course the view there. Now, have you guys ever been to Rock City in to
No.
Chattanooga?
No, but I heard about someone
Yeah,
from
you-
my school has been
Yeah,
there.
there's Ruby Falls and Rock City. See Ruby Falls, Rock City, all
I've
the
been-
signs,
I've been
right?
to Ruby Falls.
Well, Rock City, they dug down deep in these rock crevices, and they have all these little gnome scenery, kind of like when you go to Disney World and you go and they have like the it's a
That's
small
awesome.
world,
Yeah.
but it's all gnomes, and they're
awesome.
mining the crystals, and there's crystals everywhere. Yeah, Rock
Oh, I
City.
love
You gotta
that.
definitely go see
That's
Rock
cool.
City. You'd love that. So, yeah, I see you have these everywhere. Are you loving being here on Come On Mountain?
Of course, yeah.
What makes it fun for you? Why do you like it here so much?
Let's see. I like how we get to spend time with each other and that we can make improvements on the landing.
Wow, goodness gracious.
And we just get to see pretty sights.
It is beautiful here, isn't it? You get to go see a Blue Mountain Lake. You get to go swimming all the time. It's like hundreds and hundreds of miles away, right, to go to the beach?
Takes a long time for us to get there, huh?
No, it's right there. It's 10 minutes away, and I see you guys go camping. You can do all kinds of fun things.
We're already camping.
You live a camping life, right? That's exactly right. Well, I'm going to finish talking to your mom and dad about the shouse,
Okay.
and I will see you again, okay?
Okay.
Love you.
Bye.
Knowing how much Lissa loves flowers and her little flower gardens, Grandma Carol, my mom, picked some her cannas. You know, she's given Anthony and Roxanne some, and I believe David has some now. Well, she's also given DD5 some. Look at these cannas.
Ooh, these things are
One's already
nice.
blooming right there.
Yeah, look at that. That's a beautiful yellow flower.
And these things are bulb. They come back every year, and they grow like weeds. I mean, you put them in, they'll surround your entire tree. They'll go everywhere.
Those
So
are my favorite kinds of flowers.
awesome.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Mama Carolyn.
Thank you so much.
Carol, I'm sorry. Mama
Grandma Carol. That's
Grandma
all-
Carol.
she's actually my mom, and everybody's like, "Why do you call her Grandma Carol?" Because all my kids call her Grandma Carol. So
Right.
that's what I hear all the time.
Yep.
Grandma
Well, thank
Carol.
you, Grandma Carol.
You are so welcome. Appreciate you guys. I saw the shouse being brought in. It was amazing. Now, what are your plans for this? We call it the shouse. Why do you call it a shouse?
Shouse. So I actually we started calling it the shouse because one of our subscribers from Australia said that over there they called their shed to homes shouses, like shed to house. So they said shouse. So I just really thought, well, we thought it was a really cool
Yeah.
name, so we just dubbed it the shouse.
Okay, so you're gonna have your entire family in this one little shouse.
Oh no.
Oh, what are you gonna do? What's the plan?
We're putting the kids in this one.
Oh,
so
okay,
this
okay,
is the
that's-
kids' house.
Yeah, you don't want the kids right up on.
No.
So what's the long-term vision for your property here?
Long-term vision is we're going to be 14? Did we decide on 14? Either a 14 or 16 foot wide breezeway coming right off the side of the house right here. And it's going to come right off the side of the house. That's where the kitchen area is going to be, the main dining room area, the hangout area. Everything's going to be in that open breezeway right there. And then we'll be able to have it, we could close it off if we wanted to. And then further down off that side, we're going to have another 14-foot building, and that's going to contain our bedroom, our bathroom, and what we're going to call our office slash studio.
So you're going to basically have Drifter's compound.
We're going to have
you're going to have your compound. That's great. Well, I appreciate you guys letting me see all this. We got a few more things to see, and we're going to let Lissa get back to doing what Lissa does. All right? Thank you, Lissa. I love you so much.
I love you too.
All right, we got Mike. He's going to take us into the house. Now, one other thing. It's DD5, but I've only seen 1, 2, 3. I've only seen 3. Why is it DD5?
Well, the reason it's DD5 because there is 5 of us. There's actually 2 young boys that are with us. Talon is our oldest son, 15. Jacob is our middle son, and he'll be, I believe, 11 or 12 this year. I don't remember off the top of my head. How old are you going to be, Jacob? 13. Dang.
Well, let's go meet them, and then we'll see inside the house. I am excited to see inside here.
Excuse the mess and the lighting. Right now, we don't have the light plugged in, and we have most of it all piled in a corner because we're starting to build.
This is a construction zone.
This is a construction zone.
Wary.
So
What's up, boys?
This is why you never see Talon and Jacob, because this is where they're out here gaming most of the time.
Boys do what boys do, right?
Yep.
All right. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, buddy? You're like 14, 19, 22? Oh, almost 13, right? What about you, Talon?
15.
15, man. About ready to drive, huh?
Yeah.
Can't wait?
Yeah.
Take them girls out on dates?
Talon
Oh!
actually just had some driver's lessons. I let him drive all the way to the 41.36 a couple weeks ago.
Nice. I think I've seen that.
Yep.
Did you put that on a...
I think I took some pictures and posted it, or I talked about it or something like that.
About it. Well, I appreciate meeting you guys, and I'll see you all at Blue Mountain Lake for the big meetup. Now, what's the plans in here? This is going to be you guys' abode? You going to be living in here?
Yep. So our original plan was to stick Jacob up in the loft and let him have the top. Talon was going to have the bottom. But because we thought about the different safety hazards going on and the amount of space, and our final decision, now they're both going to be down here. They're going to be sharing the bottom space. The top space is going to be more for storage or for if they want to play Legos or something like that. We're even having an opening right here at the top. We're going to be putting some netting up here so that they can lay down and relax and chill, kind of like a hammock.
Yeah.
And we're going to be building them a bed off of this wall. Talon's bed will be over here, and then underneath the bed there'll be drawers and storage and whatnot.
Bathroom.
Bathroom's going to be over here, and the bathroom is a pretty big bathroom.
Yeah.
We want to be able to see Talon and Jacob are going to grow up to be tall guys. They're going to be a little bit much taller than me, probably about 6 foot. So and I was trying to think about Serenity being a girl. One of you awesome subscribers gave me an idea to make sure I build Serenity, since it's a stand-up shower, something that she could put her foot on to be able to shave. Yeah. So we're going to do a 3 foot by 3 foot stand-up shower. We're going to have the vanity over here in this corner with the sink. And that's going to be all the water and all the plumbing we have in here, because for the toilet, we are going to be doing what's called an incinerator toilet. Ooh. And we're hopefully going to be using the Cinderella brand. Cinderella toilet has a lot of awesome reviews, and it's less water usage on the home.
I noticed that Gumby's been coming over helping you with your framing and stuff. Got some expert, wisdom there. I'm sure you appreciate him coming over and doing that.
Yeah, I am so thankful that Gumby can come over here and give me a hand. I do know how to frame. I've done small projects before. However, having someone else who really knows a lot more about a particular subject and can really fine tune it and say, hey, maybe not do this, maybe do that. And just like with his idea with the blocking up here, because I'm going to be doing a barn door, just like you guys seen over at Come On Homesteading.
You saw what we had to do, right?
So
we're supposed to talk about that.
Ooh, beans! So we're going to learn now. We're going to put a double header up here.
Nice. That's awesome.
Serenity's side is going to be over here, where all this stuff is.
Yep.
We're going to build her a bed up, or we're going to put her a bed up there. She's going to have the biggest sleeping area in here. That is like a 10 by 12 area, 120 square foot for her sleeping arrangements. Yeah. And then down here on the bottom, We're gonna build her a desk and just a play area and stuff like that. And then she'll have a set of stairs to go to the top.
Well, I'm excited to see what the house has to offer for you guys over the next, 6 months, you think?
Yeah, well, actually, our plan is to have the boys' side fully and ready to go when they come back from summer break before school starts. They're going to be going to Florida for the summer. So when they come back for summer break, I plan on having at least their side and some of the bathroom ready to go. After that, hopefully by the end of this year, we'll have Serenity's side squared away.
10-4. Well, I know you guys all want to know and talk about the road and water situation.
Man.
Well, let's go check it out.
Let's check it out.
All right, we got our little road issue going on here, and you guys have tackled it to the best of your abilities. Tell us about your road.
Yeah, so this road really was a 3-part project, and it was never meant to be such. So as you can see right now, the road is pretty much rocked up. Here, we're gonna put this right here. I don't know what the hell they got.
This is part of your water situation too. You've got this tote here, which is near your camper, and you transfer, this is like an intermediate transfer tank, right?
Yeah, this is an intermediate transfer tank. I have two 275-gallon totes for now. I'll be getting either 4 or 6 more here shortly. But so what I typically do is I pump from the creek to my first tank, which is about 150 feet away from here, and you guys will see that in a second. And then I typically pump from there I pump from the creek to the first tank, fill it up, and then I'll pump from that first tank to this tank, fill it up. Then I'll go back to the creek and fill up that first tank again, and then I'll pump it. I'll pump, because my camper holds 40 gallons.
That's a lot of work.
So then I'll pump 40 gallons into the camper, and then I'm topped up, all ready to go.
Wow.
I actually need to put some water in the camper right now, so we'll go ahead and get that rolling.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You get to see action here on RidgeLife, guys. DD5 action. Now you painted this one black to keep the algae from building up. You know they make covers for these. You just slide over them.
Yeah, I do.
You can pull up and see what you know.
Yeah, I do. I do know that now. I did not know that until after they were already painted.
Yeah.
So on the future ones, they will have
So if
it on
anybody
there.
wants to send the DD5 we call the IBC totes, right?
IBC tote, yep.
IBC tote cover, the black cover. You can go check out DD5. They got their shipping address and all that over there. They would really appreciate it. Never have enough of those.
Yeah, I've went through a few different of these transfer pumps. I've had some 12-volt pumps. I've had some 110-volt pumps. So at the moment, we're using this 110 pump.
Yeah, I saw you burn up the DC one down by the river.
Yeah, here's also another DC one.
Yeah. Don't run them dry, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
That's
run
the
'em dry.
whole point of it, man. And if you even mess up this impeller just a little bit, it's done for.
Yep.
All right, so we just basically make sure that we're filled. I know that I'm almost filled to the brim right here. And I've got a water hose that runs all the way to the camper and goes into the water port. Typically, I do use my smaller EcoFlow. This is the EcoFlow River 2 Pro, and the reason I use this one is because it's just so light and portable. Yep. I will give a disclaimer about this. I know this isn't a sponsored review. However, I left this out in the pouring rain for 3 days and forgot about it down by the creek.
Way.
I came back, and when I picked it up, I dumped out water. Wow. I had to unscrew this. I pulled it off, and I dumped out like probably 4 gallons of water out of this thing. I let it dry out for 2 days, turned it back on, and it runs like a champ.
That's a huge testimony for EcoFlow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Woo! Here we go. Pumping the water.
All right. So like I said, camper holds about 40 gallons of water. I know I got about a third in there. I can let it run for, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And without even going over there, I know I'm good to go.
Good deal.
But that's not where I really need the water. I need the water down at the other end.
Let's go check that out too, and we'll look at the road as we go.
Yep.
So you got this big rock going on here.
Yep. So
and yeah.
What happened with the road is it was really great for the whole summer after we put it in, and we were able to drive through. Then winter came. And after winter came, it brought the snow, and it brought the ice, and it brought the water, and then we had permanent ponds on top of our road. And I just kept getting stuck and getting stuck. And every time I drove the truck through, I got stuck. So eventually we ended up selling our Florida property. And then once we sold our Florida property, we had a couple dollars in the bank. And then we were like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get a well out here. But to get the well out here, the well saga, yeah. But in order to get the well out here, we had to fix the road. So I called out a little bit of help, and we had some help with our friends, and we cut down probably, I don't know, 100 trees almost, and laid them all the way down. That's called a corduroy road.
Corduroy.
And then once we got that going, we drove on the corduroy road for several weeks to make sure it was packed down. And then we had 2 dump truck loads of this, what's called 3-inch rock, brought in and laid it down, drove it on over, and now we got a pretty good driveway.
Yeah.
For now. I mean, it obviously needs some more rock on it, but for now, we can get back here.
Doesn't like bringing a car down, though, does he?
Right.
Yep, so all these trees right here came from this property.
Yep, every one of them.
Yeah.
And the majority of them came right there in this clearing.
Yeah. You've had a lot of luck with trees and cutting down things, haven't you? You were an experienced lumberjack before you came here, right?
I was not an experienced lumberjack. I've cut down a tree or 2, but now I've cut down a tree or 100.
And did you have a little issue with one that maybe incapacitated you for a little bit?
So that tree actually came from the backside over on the shouse. Before the shouse came in, I had to cut down several trees over there, and I was cutting down a tree on the wrong side of the angle. And as soon as I cut it in half, the tree came back and hit me in the hip, knocked me down, and pinned me to the ground.
Scary.
And Lissa and the kids actually had to get a jack and jack the tree up off me, and I was donezo for like a month.
Oh my goodness. Yep. No more of that, right?
No more of that. And to be honest, I've been really good with my drifter down incidents. I haven't went down too often.
We haven't been hospitalized too often.
Yeah. I'm getting hung up here.
Mike, I'm not sure if you're aware of this. You see that big fuzzy thing on the outside of that log?
I do.
You know what that is?
Moss?
No. That is the remnants of poison ivy.
Really?
Yes. You
No
touch that
kidding.
and get the oils on that, and that retains oils in it. That's either poison ivy or poison oak. Hard to tell right now because there's no leaves on it. But anytime you see fuzzy vines means bad. Fuzzy vines. Never play with fuzzy vines.
Wow, you know what? I must not be allergic to either poison ivy or poison oak.
Sumac, poison oak, poison ivy. Some people just aren't.
Listen, I actually grab that stuff and like pull it off the trees and sling.
If I grab it, I'll look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame with all the little bubbles.
The elephant man.
Yeah, it'd be nasty. It'd be nasty. Yeah, that's poison ivy, man.
That's hilarious.
Got a little drainage here under. I seen Drew and
so Drew.
Let's Trade Paint. It was
Kevin or Works Littlefield.
And
Jamie helped out too. But Kevin, listen, Kevin was like the mastermind of this whole road project. Are you recording? I don't see it flashing.
Yeah, I got it turned off.
Okay. Kevin was the mastermind of this whole road project. When him and Jamie got here, I went and gave a little tour to Mama V and to Jamie with our Works Littlefield, and they were all looking around. I came back and he's looking at the road. He's like, "So what's your plan?" I said, "My plan? You're the Arkansan. You got the plan, right?" So he said, "Well, listen, first things first, we got to get the water off the road because there was water everywhere. We were 4 or 5 inches deep of water. And we ended up digging trenches across the road, and we laid that PVC pipe, and then we trenched all the way to the back, and we were able to clear it on out."
And you got a video of that if people want to go watch it, right?
We do. Yep, we got a whole video of it. Check it out, guys.
Have you been making a playlist for these things?
I have a couple of playlists.
Yeah.
We have a playlist called Dreamer's Landing, and it's mostly the work that's been done here on the landing, and it's in that playlist.
Awesome. You need to make a playlist of DD or drifter down moments.
I have had
that would be awesome.
A big request for that, man.
How many people just watch? Starting off with the infamous one down at the river.
Man, you know it actually started before that.
What?
Yeah, I have a short out where one time Serenity and I went to Walmart, and it was like the first week or two after I got here, and I was walking and had just got done icing, icy rain, and I slipped on one of those lines.
So soft, they're so slick.
Yeah, and I was actually recording myself coming out of Walmart, and I fell down and busted my what's happening.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so the creek does rise. Water does rise in these little creeks right here when it rains, and you tried going across in your Dodge
Yeah,
pickup.
I had a really
Not used to how quickly things change here in the
Man.
Arkansas mountains, and total loss, right?
total loss.
It was scary. It really was. Watching the video, and it was January, February.
It
Somewhere.
was February, yeah, mid-February.
Terrible, terrible. But you're recovered now. Everything's good.
Yep.
And you know what you know. Don't drown. Turn around.
Yep. Turn around, don't
Turn
drown.
around, don't drown. All right.
So this right here is my first little transition tank. And I haven't had a chance to paint this one black or put a cover on it, but I do want to go ahead and say that we do treat the water. I have little chlorine tablets, and I treat the water with some chlorine. So even though it is good, clean water, you know, to take the chances of getting the bacteria out and stuff like that, I'll take a little bit of chlorine.
Cool.
But let's go ahead and walk on back here. I'll show you guys where we get the water from.
Woo! Y'all get live action today.
I got somewhat of a trail.
Yeah.
It needs to be cleared out a little
I
more.
seen you coming back the other day and like, where'd my trail go? Oh,
Yeah.
Things get a little bit green. It's for spider webs.
Come on,
Me and
Wednesday.
spiders don't get along. Well, spiders love me. They want to come to me. Haven't found any morel mushrooms yet, have you?
I have not.
Man, those things taste so good. Of course, you're not a mushroom guy, are you?
I am not, but Lissa loves mushrooms,
No?
and we've been on the hunt a few times.
Yep. So you love onions too, right?
I love to cook with onions.
And not to eat them.
I
Right?
hate onions, and I'm the same way with peppers. I don't
Yeah.
eat stuffed peppers or anything, but I do like the flavor.
How about fish? You like fish?
I love saltwater whitefish.
Not. Have you had crappie yet?
I have not. I have not had crappie
Fried
yet.
crappie is the orange roughy of the freshwater.
I've also not had walleye, and I heard walleye was supposed to be really
I've not
good.
had too much walleye either.
So this is where
What's up, Wednesday? You gonna make it down to the water?
This is where we get
She's-
our water.
She's trepidatious.
Trepidatious.
That's a good word for David. We'll see if he can do. I can't climb down there with my knees.
Yeah,
right, but
this
I'll
is,
sit right here and watch you do this.
It's actually a pretty rocky spot down here, but this is
Wednesday's
where
with
we
me.
get it. Yeah.
Wednesday's staying up here. So I'm not going nowhere near down there. she's like, "Yeah, I'm satisfied right here. This is a beautiful scenery, man.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. So what I do is I typically just leave this here. We're gonna plug it in.
Wednesday's trying. She's like, she wants to go so bad.
You gonna do it, Wednesday? Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. She's like, nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I do have a screen for this end. Yeah. And we're just gonna throw it in. I'm gonna drag the water hose down here, hook it up, and we're just gonna pump it all into the first container. It's gonna take us about an hour. Back to the house.
Woo. Well, I appreciate y'all taking the time to give me this awesome tour. I know the friends and family over here at RidgeLife are very excited to see what's going on with DD5 and your family and what you got going on in the future. And they'll be subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and liking and sharing all they see on, what channels you got, buddy?
So we actually have two channels. We do have Drifting Dreamers 5, but we also have a vlog talking channel, a lot like your RidgeLife Ramblings.
Yes, sir.
And that channel is called Dreaming with Drifters.
Awesome. Well, but I sure appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah.
We're going to the meetup here in a little bit. He's got a few more things to take care of. It's going to be an awesome weekend.
Oh yeah.
All right.
See y'all later.
What do you have here?
These are wax melts.
Oh, wow.
That I put these in and I wrote this.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
And a bunch of homemade candles.
Homemade candles. Did you make these?
I did.
And Mommy made
That's
Yes.
awesome.
You also made the wax melts, right?
Really? Okay, so what are the smells?
All different kinds.
Oh, well,
I can't tell you.
I can't tell me. Okay.
What happened was I was
So what happened was she already knows.
I joined Scentsy a while back, right? And I never did anything with it, so I had this whole box of Scentsy wax melts and stuff. So I just used the wax melts from Scentsy to scent these candles.
No, yeah.
So there's 20 different kinds of scents, so I can't tell
All
you
combined.
which
Okay.
one they are.
Here, let me see. Open that up for me. Let's see.
I'll get another one.
That one.
Okay, that one's fruity. Okay, and this one.
That's good.
Oh, that's coconutty. Okay. I can't really tell what that one is. Let's see here. Okay. That one's pretty good. And then let's see the last one. That one. Yeah, let's see that one. I think the first one.
The
I think
first
the first
one?
one. Yeah.
Now that they've done mixing back up.
I think it's that one right there. I think it's that one. I think it's that one. Isn't it? Yeah.
The one you said was fruity?
I think it's
Yeah.
this one.
Is it that one?
It's this one.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this one right there. That is beautiful. I think she'll love that. Awesome. Well, from Jin Jin to Jin Jin.
Yeah, to Jin Jin.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our minds to turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone. Hey, I was hoping you would stay, but I've always known that you would go and find your own way. We climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, to feel the wind and watch the river run. And the sun would always shine. When we sat there, you and I. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone. It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry. River's gonna cry when you're gone. It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry. You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just leave it all behind. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.